Hey gorgeous! Today we're going to talk about how you can shine your inner light and attract your ideal clients to your business. Let's get to it. Welcome to the Powerhouse. Vanessa Long here, coach, trainer, business strategist, and creator of Discovering Your Passionate Purpose, Empower Your Goddess Voice, and the Seasons of Success. It's time for your mojo moment in which I share one of my favorite inspirational quotes and a power tip for you to take that inspiration and make it practical right away. For regular motivation, make sure you click the subscribe button, it's right down there, and ring that bell so you get notified when we upload new content. All right, our quote today is from Anne Lamott's book, Bird by Bird, and we are on page 236, where she says, "Lighthouses don't go running all over an island looking for boats to save. They just stand there, shining." I want us all to take a deep breath on this one. Just breathe it in and out. And imagine yourself as a lighthouse. Imagine you having this brilliant light and shining it out into the darkness, out into the storm. This is an ancient image. You can find it through the Bible. When Moses spent time with God, when he came back, he had to wear a veil because his face shone and it freaked everyone out. So they made him wear a veil. That's what happens when we get into divine alignment. When we spend time with the divine, we get our inner light ignited. There are other instances of this in the Bible where we're told not to hide our light under a bushel basket, but to shine it out for the world to see. Not to hide it, but to shine it. Also, that when we are in divine alignment, we will be a city on the hill. Just imagine that, like breathe that in too. It's the same idea as the lighthouse, the city up on a hill, shining brightly into the darkness, weary travelers trekking along, no hope of finding a safe place for the night, just like out in a boat, traveling along, not sure where the shore is, not sure where safe harbor is, and then they see the city on the hill, or they see the lighthouse. That's us when we're in divine alignment. When we are ignited, when we are in our passionate purpose, we shine. And everyone can see it. This idea of shining applies to every area of your life. Every area, your family, your friends, your volunteering, and your business, especially your marketing. If you're wondering where your ideal clients are hiding, you may get sucked into hustle, where you're running around trying to find them, tracking them down, going after them, running hard, all of those things that lead to a lot of burnout and a lot of bitterness because no one likes to be chased, and that includes your ideal clients. No one likes to feel pressured. No one likes to feel like that desperate, clingy energy. Nobody likes that. There is no one who likes that unless they are heavily codependent, and that's not the kind of client you want. So let's talk about this. When you shine, and you take this image of the lighthouse or the city on the hill, you aren't running around after them. You are firmly rooted. You are anchored in your power and you radiate this beautiful light. What happens is as you do that, people pick up what you're putting out. They're wandering in the darkness. They're those weary travelers who have tried so many things to make it better. Whatever their problem is, they have tried to make it better. But it hasn't worked. And they're stumbling and suffering in the darkness. They are in pain. And then they see your light. They see your brilliance. They read something you wrote, or they watch something you've recorded, or they listen to a podcast, and suddenly there's light in their darkness. This moment for me is sacred. Shining my light into the darkness is a calling. It is a sacred trust, and it's something that I take very seriously. I invite you to do the same. When you are firmly rooted in your purpose, when you know why you are here, and you are anchored, you have claimed your territory, you shine. And in that shining, you attract them to you. So you don't have to hustle, and you don't have to run, and you don't have to scurry and churn and stress yourself out and burn yourself out. You can be the light that shines in the darkness and draws them toward you. And here's your first power tip for today. In order for you to shine, in order for you to get into divine alignment, you have got to clean up your messes. You know the ones I'm talking about. We all have them. No, you don't have to be perfect, but you must be in process. Because here's what I've learned about being a transformational expert, about being a healer, a coach, an intuitive, someone who works deeply with people, who works on their soul path, who is a spiritual entrepreneur. What I've learned is that whatever I'm trying to hide, whatever I'm trying to ignore, whatever I'm kind of doing this to and hoping that it will go away, that's exactly what my best clients will start bringing to me. I'll hear it again and again as I'm going through my sessions of that day or of that week. I'll hear their struggles and I'll start to see this thread, this theme emerging. And when I've seen it in 2 or 3 clients and I start to get that idea that, there's something going on here, I know it's time to go do my own work, because my best clients show me where I need to grow. And what I've learned about being an entrepreneur is that you need to get comfortable being uncomfortable, because being in service to others will push you up against the edge of every part of your comfort zone. It is, in my opinion, the fastest path to spiritual growth other than marriage. When you commit to your business, you are creating a serious relationship, and it will demand you become the best version of you that you can be. And that means you are going to spend a lot of time being uncomfortable and wondering why the heck you don't just get a job and get out of it. And the answer, of course, is that if this is your soul calling, if this is your true path, there is nothing else like it. And there is nothing like the satisfaction and the joy that comes from deeply serving another human being while you live your purpose and stay in divine alignment. And if you're ready to start taking those steps to root into your power, to discover your passionate purpose, to get into divine alignment, and to shine your light so bright that your ideal clients see it and are drawn to you, then I invite you to the Powerhouse. It's our exclusive Facebook community for spiritual women entrepreneurs, and it's linked in the description. In the Powerhouse, we work on the mindsets and the strategies and the tactics that you need to build a business that is profitable, aligned with your purpose, and serving the world. If you know that you're here to create a better world, then you need to be in the Powerhouse. I'll see you there. What's your nugget of gold today? What did you learn, realize, or remember that you'll be able to use right away to make your life better? What's one way that you can start to shine your light more brightly as you move into divine alignment? Let me know in the comments so I can cheer you on. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. Click that thumbs up button. It makes all the difference. And if you're new here and you haven't already, please click subscribe, and you can even ring that bell so you get notified when we have new content. If you want to share this with others, there are links to do that as well. And for those of you Mojo Masters who know to hang around all the way to the end of the video, here is your bonus power tip. Part of getting into divine alignment is knowing about your purpose. It's knowing why your soul has incarnated here on earth this time around. I believe, and I have experienced with all my clients as well as myself, that when we know our purpose, when we find it, and yes, I did create an entire course called Discover Your Passionate Purpose to walk you through that process. I believe that when we know our purpose, we can shine so much more brightly, because then we're not worried that we're speaking to the wrong people or taking the wrong steps. We know in which direction we're heading. We know how we want to feel, and we know the way we want our lives to look. So if you're ready to step into more purpose, more passion, divine alignment, and the power to shine your light out into the darkness and attract your ideal clients, come on over to Facebook, join the Powerhouse, and I'll see you there. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.